Hello everyone, and welcome to Twin Cities Rise. We are delighted that you are here. My name is Suzanne Bankston, and I am part of the Education Services team, and this is a Education Services V-mail, and you will be seeing them quite a bit from either myself, and my name is Suzanne Bankston, or Mr. Z. You will also see a video from him as well, or a V-mail from him as well. Welcome to Twin Cities Rise, and we'll be using these periodically just to offer clarification, to repeat some things or information, or just to make sure that you're on track and moving toward your goals. And we really are delighted that you are here. The staff at Twin Cities Rise are hands down the most phenomenal, passionate, hardworking, heartfelt folks you ever want to meet in the Twin Cities, and so you're in good hands. Thank you for trusting us and showing up for yourself. And we're here to partner with you to get to that goal of meaningful employment, and whatever your goal and objective might be. So with that, we'll get started in a second, but before we do, keep in mind as we're navigating through some of the e-learning materials that you are going to see, that all of this is working collectively toward your goal. So you may encounter some things and you might not be sure, but just know that there is a rhyme and reason. There is a method to all of what's happening in the system, and so just know that it's all working together to get you to that end goal. All right, so with that, let's get started. So you should have received an email, and the email is inviting you to the Twin Cities Rise e-learning community, and you'll be meeting your resource team. You'll be completing lessons and activities and interacting with other staff as well. Once you get here, you're going to click on that link right there, and once you click on that link, you're going to be prompted to set up a password. It might say reset your password, but it's really asking you to set up your password. So you'll see that link, and then you'll click on it, and then your username is essentially whatever the email was that you identified when you registered for the program. So that email is the email that you would see for your username, and so just verify that that's correct, and you'll get access to the community. So just be mindful that whatever that email is, that's the one that you should see right there for the username. Okay. If you have any questions about logging in, you can contact us at Education Services at twincitiesrise.org, or you can call the phone number right on the screen at 612-279-5899. And if you leave a message, we'll make sure someone gets back to you pronto. Right. So once you've used your username and the password that you set up, you're going to go ahead and click log in. And notice underneath there, if you forget your password or your username, you can also contact us at Education Services at that email address, and we can reset it or get you up and running. So feel free if you have any issues at all. Right. So once you get into the system, and I'm using Mr. Z's login here. Once you get into the community, this is what you will see, and you're going to see readiness phase, and you're going to see that what we call a learning track. So I'm going to back up just a little bit because I want to go in the way that you will see it. All right. which is this right here. So let me just expand my screen here. Alrighty. So what you will see is, first you will see this right here. You'll see this, welcome to the TCR community, and you will see a profile on the left that will have your name, and it will count the achievements and things that you're working on. It will tell you what you've started, what's in progress, and what you've completed. So this is kind of your dashboard, your view of what you're working on. So it'll move from this screen, and once you click on it, you will see this, right? So you will be in your community, in the TCR learning community, and you'll see this. And then I'm just gonna walk through. And so what I suggest that you do when you first get in, don't worry about completing any lessons or anything. Just kind of navigate through and kind of get your feet wet and just kind of walk through what you will experience. So you're gonna click in there and you will see this. It'll tell you your status, where you are, how much time you put in there, and when you were assigned this. And then every week, we logged into week 1, you will see steps to follow, and you can click view and you'll see that. And then all of the information for the classes and the lessons that we will have will be in there for the week. So you'll see introductions, you'll see resources, you'll see emotional intelligence, all those things you will see as you get into the system. And if you forget where you're at and what's going on, right over here to the right, it'll give you an in progress update. So it'll let you know this is the week 1 session. It will give you your progress or how much more that you need to work on. So what I'll say is, before I go on to the next one and just continue to show you a few things, have fun with it. Have fun with it. Remember, all of this works together to the end goal. So all of it is working together. So the first week in the lessons, it's more about Twin Cities Rise and kind of connecting and orientating to Twin Cities Rise. And then you'll move into week 2. And there it is right there, Readiness Learning Plan week 2. And then you'll just click right there. And at the top, at the beginning of each one of the lessons, it'll tell you steps to follow. So we're going to click view and just see what does that look like. So you can have an idea of what are the steps that I need to follow this week, or what do I need to do. And so once you select or click on that link, it'll tell you pretty much what you need to do. And it's everything that we've talked about at orientation already, which is attend the virtual classes. So make sure you attend the classes. And when you come into the classes and when you sit down to do the lessons here in the LMS, in the learning community, grab some paper, grab a pen, write down some questions, write down some notes, write down some ideas that come up, or anything that you may that may come to mind as you're navigating through the material. Complete the projects and lessons from week to week. I encourage you to just continue to be ahead of the curve on that, on the projects and the lessons. Keep in mind, you're going to meet with your resource coach. You're going to meet with your resource team at least once a week, because we want to make sure that by the time you're done, you really are employment ready, you're ready to go. And the most important thing out of everything, be engaged, participate, enjoy, have fun, and really it's about you. The whole program is about you and you moving toward your achieving your meaningful employment goals. So as we continue through, just keep that in mind. That's what all of this is about. Week 2, you're going to continue to go to the classes. You're going to do some more assessments. take your keyboarding assessment, do your word processing assessment. We're going to start that elevator story. And so each week you will have a series of lessons. And the lessons look like, once you click on it, there's going to be a video, there might be a quiz or a worksheet, or there might be a link to take you to an activity that you can work on. One of the most important things is that some activities will ask you to include some information, and we'll get that, and then we'll provide you some feedback on that information. So you're going to keep working your way through this little by little each week, and if you have feedback, this is where you would get your feedback from maybe an exercise that you have worked on or an activity. As you're moving through it, take your time, set aside some time, some quiet time, and do your best, ask questions, have fun, and continually keep in mind the vision of whatever your goal is. And it starts off with meaningful employment, but you've got bigger and you've got larger aspirations. Yes, it's employment, but there are other things that you want to do. There are other objectives you have, other dreams that you have, and really this is the first step toward those goals. So with that, I am looking forward to seeing you in class. My name is Suzanne Bankston, and welcome to Twin Cities Rise e-learning community. We are delighted that you are here, and let's just keep going. I think I have one or two more slides. So how the program works is that you will have your virtual classes every day, and that is going to be from 10 to 12, and sometimes you will end a little bit earlier. In addition to that, though, your first class is group coaching on Monday. We didn't meet this Monday, but we'll start tomorrow. Subsequently, on each Monday, you will meet. Tuesdays, you've got your emotional intelligence, and Wednesday, you have your 21st century skills, and then Friday, your group coaching. And occasionally, employer services or the education team will come into your Friday class for additional career connections and support. Keep in mind you'll be working on your lessons every week, and they all work hand in hand. So if you have questions about anything, because we want to make sure that you have all the support you need to get to your goal. So the TCR Learning Support is the following number right here, 612-279-5842, and the extension is 5842. You've got education services at twincitiesrise.org to reach out to Mr. Z at twincitiesrise.org, or myself, SM Bengtson, BENGTSON at twincitiesrise.org. And really, you have a team of people. You have an arsenal of people around you at your disposal to help you get to your the success you're looking for. We believe in you. We need you to believe in you. We want you to believe in you. But we are here to partner with you to navigate through, and we're delighted to do so. If you have any trouble logging in, you may use this email address, https://tcrise.force.com/s/login, and then one more backslash, and that will take you right to that login screen. So you probably want to bookmark that and make sure that you have that available and ready to go. Again, my name is Suzanne Bankston. We're delighted to have you here. Welcome, and let's get at it.